Hey, Garrick.
Velasco.
How you doing?
I am doing well. Just coming here to reacquaint myself with Saphira. And why is Cupcake so small?
I don't know. He just decided it, I guess.
Well, thankfully, there are going to be no awkward encounters today, I don't think. I'm 90% sure Vox is not around. I will not go into the mega building. That is his area. And where his house resides, and I will respect that.
Well,
But
one place that I know he can't have jurisdiction over is my arcade, and you're more than welcome there.
I understand. The gesture is well appreciated. But I do not want there to be conflict at all, so I will simply avoid him. If I need to be here. And stay true to his wishes, even though his mind is clouded by what has passed, and does not think about what can be. It is, fine. Soon, one day, he might be better. But if there's anyone who can convince him otherwise, it's not me. He will not listen to me. Thankfully, that's the only awkward meetings I'll have to do with my kind today.
I gotcha.
Other than that,
Speaking of the arcade,
how things fare for you?
pretty chill. It's just kind of been walking around, keeping an eye on the arcade and stuff. Which I should probably go check on real quick. I'll be right back.
Yes. So long.
And I said, okay, I'll grab the missile pod off my ship. It holds 20 missiles. That is a rocket launcher. And if I hold it handheld and fire the rockets, isn't that just a rocket launcher?
Maybe a rocket cannon.
Dimitri,
That's fine.
But they think that's stupid.
This is the first time someone has introduced me like this.
Have to figure out how to like.
I'm very forward, don't worry.
Easily, like, can you wheel it?
I thought you were Bite.
Yeah. No, my name's Bite. But I'm saying that expression-wise, I'm very forward with my introductions.
About like this long.
Blast! I am Ish. It is lovely to meet you. I am
But yeah, no, that's literally
a studier of Terran culture.
It'll be fine.
Scholar.
Well, I'm Bite.
Specifically this Terra.
That's why you build. Okay.
But I'm also part of the Rust Buckets
You build
too.
a heat shield.
Oh, I know the Rust Buckets well. I have assisted and informed them in situations that have involved the Hive and the Vex.
we're not hiring anyone.
You know what?
Which reminds me, I need to talk to the Hive at some point because of some recent information I gained. Possible.
You're probably talking about different shields. Hold on.
Also remind you, I still need to go
I'm trying to
and
figure out like what are things I can make for this.
Yeah, you need to do a task for Mithrax.
I need to like do things for others
Yeah,
as well.
I'm going to get some materials to make a new board for.
Oh, that is something that appears to be a lot of people are very interested in.
Scavenging? Pulling things apart?
Excessive force.
I have had no need to harvest void cores, create void cores,
A mini hammer.
mainly because,
when it impacts something as extra force.
Oh.
There's a lot of people around before me.
I'm sure that will work just fine.
We're getting one
It
made
does.
specifically for my chassis because we found out that I have a little bit of
The sudden
additional
stop
potential with it. I was
Makes the
able
velocity of the mini
Create a
inside
thing called a
hammer
Nova
move
Bomb?
forward, which is just a really heavy tungsten piece
Nova
of metal.
Bomb.
So it's going
Fuck
to
is that?
hurt them a lot.
to think like big void.
it is,
Capacity, it'd actually be the
yeah.
A little extra.
Yeah.
How do you know what that is?
It's not
Oh, you literally are built
I
around.
am
Okay.
I wield the paracausal energies to create the void power, void energies too. And that is how I fight. I know what a Nova Bomb is. I've made one.
Oh,
Multiple ones.
Okay. Okay. You're like Orion. Got it. Understood. Makes more sense now.
Yes, I am a guardian.
Okay. Oh, so that means you also need to revive the same way. Okay, I need to keep that in mind and keep that in like memory if something happens.
I'm almost your height. My statement's
I'll be fine.
He told me how to help.
It's fairly self-explanatory. When a guardian has died, that goes for you too. Why are you so tiny, Cupcake?
I made myself small for a joke. Now I have to go tend to things, so I'm stuck like this for like another half an hour.
Well done.
I have to go do official business things with like warlords in like 5.
You need to like
I should've
time
thought
it
about
and
that.
drop some fire line and just like when it goes off, just drop something fire and then get big.
This is what is called
Where's the
munchkin
concern?
masking.
I am munching
Can you like get like a dispelling potion or something?
small as yours today.
Oh god. I think him being small is more terrifying.
Gremlin.
It's a little bit, just a little more terrifying. Okay, so alright, if this is what that is, then they're using the Nova Bomb thing, and you being able to acquaint into that. Does that mean she has the potential of becoming a warlock?
No.
Okay. Yeah. I don't understand how the guardian thing really works.
When I have it in my body. I
Ah.
took one of the void cores for, so I got 2. I got 2 void cores where everybody else got 1, only because I did a shit ton of research in that very short amount of time.
Make it
So,
to make it made simple for you. To be a warlock, at least one like me, would have to be a guardian. In order to be a guardian, you would have to be dead. And then chosen by the traveler and the ghosts, be resurrected and brought back as a guardian. But that has a cost. The cost is who you once were. You are reborn, new, undying, filled with the traveler's light. Perfect warrior to bring peace, light. However, you do lose who you once were.
Like a paladin.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
That's kind of cool. I think kind of, it's actually really cool.
Not everyone thinks this is a nice deal. Me, I knew life as a guardian is nice. I cannot compare it to my old life. Do not remember it.
Yeah, sure.
I have no idea who I was, who I were. But it all that matters is what I am now. But I can understand, especially for those who know your previous life. The prospect of becoming a guardian might be
And I was worried about myself, I'm gonna be honest.
daunting.
About what happened to the first rescue group that went and got Igneous and
Not to mention,
At least
I've
I
only
this
heard
life
of
is being
it,
treated
so
better.
what?
I'm saying I hope this version of your life is better than the previous.
Would that
Yes.
way that she end up being the one
I don't know.
coming to save her?
But like that's what I'm saying. I'm hoping. Like I don't know. You alone.
Yes.
Hoping.
Well,
It'll pass.
I am happy. I do.
It's the important part.
Even though the world around me is grim, the light inside stays strong.
Mama gonna keep trying to stretch her legs.
And Michael thinks of me as very important.
Course.
That is all.
So you mentioned like this Metaverse guy. That's the same guy that like was helping us with the siege of taking down the gate, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's alright. So I was someone else. I was like somewhere else entirely when that happened.
Alas, little one.
Their reasoning is, well, the bad actors are still around.
Yeah, it was during that time that I officially joined Cupcake with the House of Powder. So I was helping out with the factories to help produce the void cores. So I got a chance to do a lot of experimentation alongside the House of Light on what they were capable of.
You and chances are, if there was a communication between the House of Light and some other house here in Saphira, I was most likely there. I think I remember it. I am the expert between cross relations, cultural exchange.
Is it the House of Powder?
I think so, maybe. I don't know. I'm just here to make sure.
Cupcake leads, right?
Yes, I think so. I'm just here to make sure that everything is smooth. There are no misunderstandings between each other when so excessively different cultures meet.
There was one who was watching over like my research and such, and then I ended up teaching them about like the kind of music I make, and I think they're a bit of a fanboy now. It was really sweet.
Well, the relationship between Elixir and robotic companions is an interesting one. You see, the Elixir, we have no truly sapient partners. We have no great members. We have skanks, which are combat drones, and servitors, which supplies of ether that we need to live. But we don't really have stuff like you. So, it is an interesting concept. Generally, I have seen two results: grand curiosity, and eventually leading to joy. Those who enjoy their robotic companions, and then to discuss fear. Machines are made to serve us. Never, it is sometimes way to some Elixir to fit them as equal.
As is the way of most. Some people see it as,
Well,
things like us as...
in Saphira,
Yeah.
machinery such as you and MZ display full characteristics of being sapient, capable of self-thought and self-actualization. Like I said, all the machines we have are not on that level. This is where the sentiment comes from.
What was the one you said? It started with S. It's slipping my mind. Shank?
Shank.
Aren't they like the little, like, roundish things?
I mean, depending on the level of servitor, they can be small and round, but generally servitors are big.
Sneaking up behind me! Babes!
But a skank, yes, is about this
Sneaking
size.
up behind me! You're
Yes.
scaring the, like, binary out of me!
But yes, a skank is about this size and is a floating drone, correct?
I thought so. I wasn't sure if I was remembering correctly. You! Stop it.
I'm convinced that Allie is just a cat sometimes. Also, I owe you an apology, at least on one thing. Sorry for not reading the magazine cover. My brain goes ugh when there's a massive amount of text.
All they did was call me a potential next darling, digital darling of the city, and then called me a
God,
corporate plant, all in the same thing.
No, What?
I don't know. I
They
can't talk
do
with digital
no
darling anymore.
research? Digital
Yeah,
Darling's
it's-
kind of fucking sweet, but like...
the literal
the
marking
literal
of a gang on my
gang,
stomach.
right?
Yeah,
Could have been a
corporate
big
client,
enough
sure.
I'm convinced that you have the personality of a cat.
Yes.
James.
Oh,
She said that there's another one here.
oh. No, please don't this be another foxes. Velasquez.
Getting past this thing without it going to be interesting situation.
Greetings in the term of the people who live here.
Are you a person? Are you actually a person? Are you a person?
We attempted to drop the language. Iowa. Well, let's see here then, rather than from where I am from. No, I don't believe so. Long story.
They're not human, but
You
they're
know,
so bad, but they're smart enough.
Got it.
To be a person. Yes.
I didn't learn much.
Because they can understand and they have a sense of self.
But
Yes.
Yeah.
buzzsaw shield.
If you are confused about this area, then let me introduce you. This is like the cities of humanity. The ruined ones. From back where we are from. But existing rather than ruins. The term is a mega city. This one is called Saphira. The point we exist in this Saphira has crossed over quite a few other places to find more than just humanity here. Creatures, individuals, many different shapes and sizes. Sorry, I'm trying to get my bearings. Don't worry. It's the best way to put it. This is a very big city, filled with people far more than just Elixian humans. You wouldn't encounter a lot here.
But they've been uplifted to be like persons.
A little notch could be added.
Or you could like attach it to a photo shoot, like a mounted socket.
They're technically a person.
Something like that.
Good question. Yes.
You could also hang on the handles.
Their brain, a human brain into the dog.
Someone I don't remember who.
We don't know.
Someone check your world. My guardian.
I don't know where.
Is that an issue?
Yeah. But what about the paws?
Not at all.
How are you keeping them?
Should I do?
I am a guardian, yes. I work with my girl closely with the the tower. It is me, Frex, my girl. The House of Light.
If it ain't the start of a bad joke.
The dragon?
Yeah. Tasks no scratches.
No, kill the movie right now.
It is alright, kid. Take your time to adapt.
And I thought people were trying to be like, I lick these nuts. And I was just like, oh shit.
Oh, another guardian.
What's up, buddy? Hey, guy. We have a...
Oh, you bring another elixir along with you today?
He appears to be a lost, actually. I'm
I
happy.
see.
Also very disorientated.
Skin is lit, like Gondor calls for aid.
As far as I know, I shouldn't be here. I should be. Underground.
They've been uplifted to like the intelligence of a person. Back now, hey person. Look.
But you live. Definitely, but he remembers things from his past. He is not a god. Interesting.
Well, no, I meant like just
Perhaps you survived and just ended up here? Tell me, are you injured? I know a medical center nearby.
Don't remind me, they were scathing when I was hoping to try and help protect the here in the Metaverse. But I did see a shot at Horrible, so I guess there's that. Yes, what have you.
Direction.
Do not worry too much, Kin. I'm happy to supply the tiny bits you might need to get yourself started.
Yeah.
Oh, don't mind him. He's a titan.
With like a cannon on the back.
But then again, like.
I think you just might as well make it a power driver cannon.
Yeah, but you are a dog. Yeah, surprised.
Yeah, you guys should pick up that car that's on the ground.
See, one around here.
Alright, I need to move around.
There is one more that hangs around this area who lives here. But he is, not as friendly as I am.
Listen, wait, hold on. I have a
What about bomb lance?
Unknown. Maybe even his own. But he is very hostile towards those of the House of Light and Guardians. I'm not sure of how hostile he is to everyone here, but he's very hostile towards me. He lives in there, and I dare not go in there. But I do not wish to fight him, have conflict with him. I'm not going to attack you for being part of the light. I have reasons for not attacking the House of Light. I know you. I know you do, and even if you did, I would try and disarm the situation rather than slay you. It would be a great shame. Kill one of my kin like that over simple misunderstandings. I am a man, despite the fact that I am a warrior of the Traveler, I believe myself a man of peace, at least.
Oh no, it's an actual 24 a day, 24 times.
I didn't think I would need to guardians today. I guess how many latest days already full of surprises. Surprises. Please, repeat, what was your, name? Only your first. Kravis. Kralis. Velas Kralis, I am Ishilik. This is a handshake. It's a formal greeting for the people here. They grasp their main hand together and shake. Like humanity. Yes. Yes.
Just work harder.
Are you going to stare?
Oh, I don't know. I was coming here to come get a gun checked on, but then I saw you guys here, and I came over to say hi.
Well, let us take careless and go. I suppose just doing stuff like that might help him introduced to all these new experiences he might encounter. So he might find his place in this world. Do not worry, I can translate from the cultures, from what one might expect as Lixney to him. To What is it like?
What the hell's a Pokemon?
Not a wall expert.
I think it's a
It's a sentient type of creature.
As you can see, there's far more than just humans here. But I found that most species are similar in humans, with only minor differences, either in aesthetics or in purposes and strength. I said not purposes, but
Not to know of the darkness. The traveler with the great machine.
They know, as some of them know. Not all. This place is free from the darkness, to a degree. There are still those that we would consider entities of darkness here. The Vex have made themselves known in this city on multiple occasions. And the Vex, exactly. But a lot of the people here have risen up against them. I know them well as a threat.
There's no one in there.
There is also Hive here, but there are multiple broods of Hive. There are some who are Chitin on red, very aggressive, very with their old ways of thinking. Enemies, as you and I would call them. And then there is another, green in there, Chitin, with more than just Hive amongst them. That consider the more peaceful paths. They reside themselves in an area of a part of this city called Industrial District. A specific part of this Industrial District called Bay 09, where these more peaceful Hive reside. Other than that, you may find just occasional people from our world just wandering around. Such as Kai, another guardian by the name of Orion, another guardian by the name of Brick, and another guardian by the name of Caliban. It is far more safe than home. In some ways.
Surprised to hear of variants of the Hive that are more peaceful.
So am I. This is why I've been very interested in their existence and been cataloging it closely. I can catch one of their members, actually sometimes shows up here. Their name is, Oakley. They are a synthetic person. They are not Hive by birth, but have been accepted into the brood through prowess in combat and loyalty.
Yeah, they kind of look like a hunter. They wear hunter armor.
Their synthetic chassis looks similar to... their synthetic chassis looks similar to that of a human female. But they notably have long hair. They have long hair that is green and pink on the tips. And her general outfit is green. Oh, she's right there.
Oh yeah, that's her. That's her right there.
This is a very crowded mega. It's a very crowded city. Very, very large. So big, in fact, if you look up, you only see more city. Velasco is clear. This is...
Grayless.
Grayless.
Howdy.
Believe it or not, yes, she is a member of a Hive. She can inform you on their existence. Not greater than I can. He only knows of the Hive from home, which have a long feud with the Elix's name. The idea of them being peaceful is very alien to him.
It's different. We're given the chance for peace. Yeah? Believe in fight for peace.
You missing Brick?
Huh? Yeah, a little bit. He went back to Venus to go fight Vex, and I just haven't heard from him since.
Most likely because he's too busy fighting the Vex. I doubt the Vex will be able to take him down.
Because they were shown peace.
Yeah.
Together, and they're giving it a chance.
Showing peace. That's possible.
Yes. Yes, apparently.
I know.
This day is filled with more surprises.
Imagine how I felt first coming here.
Well, I would like to meet them at some point, maybe.
You have met?
Be told. More. No offense, of course. But true high origin.
I believe the one that would be best for them to speak with first would be Volk, their leader.
It is not that I don't believe you. It is that experiences tend to speak for themselves.
I see.
When it comes to having money.
Maybe best to put it like this. Do you know the corporation that hunts that you dislike? Imagine if said corporation in a different world was befriending people. No sinister motives. No underhand deals. No hunting of ones that are different from them slightly.
I hear you.
That is how, for me, Kalis, it feels.
That's true. I imagine that it was never a possibility. I thought they lived off of war.
We still go by the story logic. It's just changed a bit.
I believe it is still the sword logic, but the concept of allies is now allowed to the Hive, at least the ones in
Exactly.
the Bay.
I see. Is there anyone else I should be aware of? More. Let's see. Surprises.
Always Ethan's fault.
It is always Ethan's fault. That is what I have heard.
Yes.
So I don't see why. Ethan does a very good job. Purple guy. Ethan does a very good job of taking care of most issues. And I fail to see how any are really truly of his fault. He just seems always to be associated with the issue. Ah, yes, humor. What else would there to be? Oh, no servitors here. You'll have to build your own if you want Eva. I can supply you some so you don't starve. But I am not just going to be... Well, I do not know where we will meet again. So I recommend trying to find the ability to make your own servitor.
Well, I did attempt to before I was executed, but well, it didn't go too well.
I see. I can potentially see if Mifrax is able to supply you with one. Yes. I would have to speak to him. He does not know of your existence, and I will inform you of his existence. No, I will inform him of...
I'm simply surprised that he is here.
He has, the people here have helped him, and and he has helped them in return. He appears to be a lot more close and personable with the ones here, and he has it back at home. I think he likes the people here a lot.
Right, like, it doesn't seem like a terrible place. I'm just...
Natural progression, just
I'm told I was attempting to try to make contact
Okay,
with
McDonald's was not the step I was expecting that to take.
it didn't go too well.
Don't buy any building.
Well, you have found me. You are very lucky.
Tell me, is it true? Do you not remember anything from before?
I do not. And to be honest, I do not know much things. I'm only a few months resurrected.
I think Marshmallow's doing a crack-up job.
I sometimes have to deal with... I sometimes have to do, what does the people here call it? Fake it till you make it.
Oh, yeah.
Acting like I know things. Until I do. Mainly for the sake of so people can feel more comfortable around me and trustworthy. No one knows what NOL thinks.
Keeping an eye on him.
Always do.
Tell me, has anyone else ever appeared here before? Those that were died and appeared here. A rare case.
I'd have to research that. I suppose the concept that this reality could be used as some sort of depository for the soul and the new form after death, in a way that afterlife exists by simply reincarnating or rebirthing one into a different universe. To this one, might be a concept fully plausible, but I'd have to see if it is... Wait, yes, it does exist, doesn't it? What do people call it? The term is not in English. It is in a completely different language from this planet. Japanese. It is also the name of a certain type of series where this concept is used a lot. Isekai, yes. Isekai. That is what they call it. Where one dies in their own universe and is brought back in another. It is not an unheard of concept because they have a name for it here. So I suppose that is your answer. Really?
Then maybe they are alive.
Perhaps you have died and you've experienced this event. Or perhaps of something else I heard. Your story does interest me greatly. Another pile of mysteries to add in this excess.
I was trying to see because... Stop it! Why do you do this?
You need to keep your shell shiny.
I'm always so...
I know, because I keep cleaning it.
Sorry.
You're welcome.
I was not the only one who was killed.
So there might be more. There might be a bunch of lost elixir out there.
Same colors as me.
This bright pale teal. I'll keep an eye if I see any elixir wearing such a color. I tell them Krallis lives.
See, I had taken the color because... Tell me, did you ever hear of the House of Winter?
Once or twice in passing, but only that they are a elixir house. Has deep, bad blood with the Vex.
As far as I can tell, I believe that my, it's called in English, parents were from there before they were integrated into the House of Dusk.
I see.
You missed this one.
Some point, I learned of this and decided to try myself after some events that happened. I decided I wanted to follow away from the House of Dusk. What they were doing, what they tried to do, what would have led to our downfall. The death of too many.
Forgive me, but I don't think I know of this event.
It was a scholar associated whenever I was part of the House of Dusk. I was with my captain, my crew. We were out trying to scavenge more parts. Standard operation. But we had a chance encounter. A Guardian fire team. They encountered us. We were watching them for a while. But after a while they found the hive. It seemed they had found an old cave. Something that burrowed deep in the earth. And when they stared in, the hive stared back. They started swarming both our groups. We had no choice but to work with them.
I'll try and keep an eye out for her.
A few were lost. But we came out alive. But at that point we knew what we had to do. They were staring at us. We were staring at them, guns in hand. And they gave us an option. Lower your weapon. Or
listening to that music up there?
No, I'm doing my job.
I didn't listen.
Yeah. Strictly
I was
professional.
one. I believe you would call Marauder. I am cloaking technology, so I used it. I took another vandal with me. We stayed back. The fight didn't last long. They saw us afterwards. But we didn't fight them, so they let us go. Would you like to know what they said? When they looked at me? Yes. Stop fighting this war. It's pointless. They showed me mercy that day. So when I learned of my parents' origins, I had an idea.
Oh, we're being called back. Oh. We gotta head out. We're being called back to the tower.
Goodbye, guy. I will stay for a little bit longer.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Safe travels.
Thank you again. I took up the house winter name.
Yeah, thank you for the music bite. That was fantastic.
And I decided I don't want to fight the humans anymore. I won't die for a reason that is pointless. I believe I understand why the Great Machine left. Why they said that they left our home.
You did good going down to the ground.
I understand it now. At least I believe so. And yet,
Oh, good. I'm glad.
I want to prove that we are worthy again. Worthy to fight alongside the humans. And you are probably very happy to see me then. I am proof that it is possible for Lixney to be guardians and to be in the Traveler's Light once more. The reasons why the Traveler left our kind can be many. We may never truly have a proper answer, but that they abandoned us, I believe, is incorrect. My existence proves otherwise. Maybe they were forced to flee. Well, Carlos, it's been wonderful meeting you. Now, I will see if it's possible me to, if I communicate with Michael, and do you have any sort of devices, communications devices, I may keep track of you with communications. I can maybe get you a basic servitor so you may not starve. I believe mine was lost. Most of my equipment was removed. Great shame. Well, I will stay around this area or attempt to unless the Vex arrive. If the Vex do arrive, the people here will try and fight them off. And they will succeed. Thank you. They have done so before. I can attest that at least 5 Gate Lords have died by the hands of the people of this city. 5. Not all of them are as frail as they look. They have a lot of grit and stubbornness in this city. That's one thing you'll figure out about Sephirans.
I hope I will see you again soon.
I hope so as well, Corellis. It's good seeing you. Now. Here. I keep these syringes of ether on me to inject into Earthling food to try it. I am returning back home, so I do not need them. You can use them to keep yourself sustained for now. Ration them wisely. May the traveler guide you as well. I believe you might need it more than me.
Codeine with paracetamol, so it's a
Oh,
mix.
Ethan. You can make sure that one gets a servitor. He is, stranded here in Saphira. But he is like-minded to me. His name is Corellis.
That way, you shouldn't.
He is from the House of Winter. Or at least he wishes to join them. I believe his story of himself, left to explain by him, is quite the tale.
Paracetamol, codeine.
Gotcha.
If you start feeling
Are you just drinking spirit straight out of a bottle?
only twice a day, so don't
Yeah, I like whiskey.
push yourself too hard.
Basically.
Okay.
As necessary, but only twice per day.
Sure now. Thank you, baby.
No worries, you're all good.
Velasque powder.
Hey, what's poppin'?
Surprisingly enough, today's gone pretty well. I've met another one of my kind who's came here to Saphira. Or arrived here in Saphira, not by choice. I believe he might have been, Isekai? Yes.
Oh, Isekai.
Yes.
Yeah.
And,
That's more likely than you think. Sorry about this.
I'm just making. Oh, here he comes. I'm heading back home to my house to try and talk to Efrex about it.
Actually, that's something I want to talk to you about. I tried
yes.
contacting Metaverse not too long ago, and I couldn't get anything from him. I borrowed Ethan's Splicer Gauntlet, and I tried tracking it back to him, because the other one obviously tracks Toriel that's here, but his was, like, far off and butt-fuck nowhere, so I was gonna go look into it if you want to help me. I was actually gonna go tell Ethan about it, because, like, it didn't even go to, like, the dial-up waiting tone.
Yes, I think we should do that.
Didn't connect.
He might be fighting the Vex. I do not know.
I
just wanted to see how you're doing.
No. Hi, I'm doing fine. Sorry.
Velasque.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Have a good. Stay safe.
You do.
If Efrex is in trouble, that puts a lot of my plans in jeopardy too.
That's what I'm worried about, because it was weird. I couldn't exactly get a signal as to where he was. That was at least the problem.
Maybe the fact that I've shared my, the ether I bring into Severa to keep myself sustained in case of getting isolated. Or, forgive me, Voxis, for trespassing and breaking my word, but my girl is in danger.
This is true. I think he'll be okay with it. I think he'll be fine with it.
Voxis does not like me.
That and Hamsky's punching out of bed. Cool. Hi.
Right, Potter.
Hey guys.
How's it going?
How you guys doing? Good. I was actually gonna go talk to Ethan about something.
We've been helping Ooh understand things. So they can now ask questions, they can now say yes and no to things. They can
That's good.
They also
Small thing, aren't you?
Yeah.
Velasque. Means hello.
I'm still learning. Yeah.
They're not really verbal so much.
Yeah. Yep.
We also figured at some point, if we gathered the right amount of people together in the right order, we could actually get them to ooh-ee, ooh-ah.
That's so fucked.
That was not my idea. I didn't start the joke.
Fuck.
No, it was Ethan!
It was Ethan.
That's fucked up. He's right there.
The baby.
Alright. Hey babe, do you have any customers in?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna talk to you about...
No.
It happened while you were in hibernation. I tried calling Mithrax, I got nothing. So I borrowed your splicer while you were in the van. In the truck.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
I tried tracking his signal, and it was just...
He's on the front lines trying to find a warlock.
Did you talk to him recently?
No, I haven't talked to him, but I went searching around the tower recently, and because he wouldn't answer my texts, and they all told me that he was off fighting for a warlock, trying to find him or something.
Wasn't me, I assure you.
Yeah. I don't really remember the name of the warlock, but
There's...
it sounded like an
problem
exo.
was, when I went to look, I used your splicer, and when I tried triangulating his location, there was a distortion. Like, dimensional, preventing a signal from properly getting it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's gonna kind of struggle to get to his realm.
Yeah. But it's still concerning when he's not picking up anything.
I know, but I at least know what he's doing. So, yeah, I don't know. I can at least go try and find where he's fighting.
I can look into it. You're still recovering. I'll be fine.
No, I'm not actually. I'm fully fine. The hibernation was my recovery.
Too bad. You're taking care of yourself this time.
I'm literally fine. Like I
Too bad.
am in tip-top shape.
Too bad. Too bad. Too bad.
Let me do my thing.
Too bad. But yeah, that's the sum of what I was gonna tell him. And you.
Okay.
I was really
So,
concerned by that.
so my idea is correct. I mean, I am not worried as much anymore. If me fax is doing that, I'll just have to speak to someone else about what I need to do. All good.
Alright.
How does, life grace you both?
Huh?
Fine. Committed crime recently, I guess. Not like bad. Just contracted.
These are both sounding a little bit better. Nothing worrying has came up recently, right?
Not that I know of.
Splendid. No signs of X.
Oh,
No.
actually, we saw Siva
Oh.
at Bay 09.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a Siva infested Elixni there. It infected 2 individuals, but I was able to go to the tower and get the Rasputin cells to disarm them and disinfect.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope, got the pictures to prove it.
Send me them.
Yep, on it.
Oh, what was the big thing that looked like it was made out of dumpster trash and cords?
Siva.
No, not that. The other one. It was more brown and multicolored. The thing that picked up A3 and a few others, and we were worried about if it had affected her. It looked like it had no head.
I am genuinely struggling to remember.
It has the arm. It takes directly from life source.
Oh, Tormentor, yeah.
Thank you. We saw that too.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been showing up at Bay Tormentors.
Why am I encountering everything from my home? The first time. For your world, rather than mine. Why is it always happening? Is this why people joke about everything being Ethan's fault? You're just cosmically unlucky?
I guess. It's like I have this one cosmic entity that loves to mess and torture me and send shit after me from your world.
I receive the images now.
Panoptes is just one of those things that the cosmic entity sent after me.
Yep, very well can confirm. That is...
I still want to get my wings back. Tired of not being able to fly.
Yeah, I know. Plus, I gained a proficiency in necromancy after Halloween.
I just told Corrales the only thing he has to worry about here are the Vex will show up occasionally.
Well, I think it's still just majority Vex. So far, there hasn't been repeat incidents of those two showing up.
Okay.
I got a text from Bite, like the day I woke up, that apparently that Siva thing was spotted in a sector over in Waterfront.
Oh. Well, it shows a different location.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
Well, better get my laser painter ready.
Yeah. Fucking, I walked in here, and Hamsky was giving away one of the Hamsky dolls, and I just stood over him and looked at him and just went, "Are you gonna pay for that?"
Pay for that?
And he's like, "Fine, fine," and walked in here and put the credits under the counter, and then he turned around and saw the Opticos one and was like, "You know what? I want to buy that one too," and grabbed it and paid for it.
Oh my god.
It's like I stood over him and like as I was saying, "Are you gonna pay for that? Like, did you pay for that?" He was like, "I'll go put the credits under the counter. I'll go put the credits in there." I'm like, "Good boy." Good boy.
Why do I feel like a hatchling? Just sat on this floor staring up at you two.
I don't know.
Hi.
Come back here. There's couches.
Oh.
There's some seats.
Oh. I'll do better.
Yeah.
And little couches.
Very comfy. And you have a doll of the illustrious Flurry. Life-sized as well.
Yeah. Life-size Flurry. It's the only one I have. I quite literally, like, keep it stuck to the desk. It's not moving. It's a novelty piece.
The nuances and decor of this world always seems to interest me so. Like, how long must that have all existed for that amount of graffiti to exist upon it?
Probably a couple of years, but honestly, I liked it so much that I kept it.
And look at this floor. Never have I seen something so filled with chewing gum. So tacky, yet so luring. The green spaceships. Very nice touch.
Oh, yeah, so when I was coming in here earlier, before you got here, Ollie walked up to me and he's like, "Hey, nice jacket, Ethan. You look like you like eat a lot of pizza or something." And I fucking like stopped dead in my tracks and I turned around at him just. You wanna see that?
Please tell me you played the song. Yeah! It's my favorite thing. It's so great.
I just turned around and did that to him and.
You're fucking weird.
Yeah.
He's silly.
Yes,
You know what, Ishkirik? I cast sleep.
Huh?
Oh, my bad. Hold on. I gotta up the ante here. Ultra spell sleep.
Why? Why right next to me?
Sleep funk.
Christ almighty.
No honey mustard.
I can't seem to sleep. I got you, twin. Hop on that sleep funk. Brother, how is funk gonna help me?
I think I am beginning to understand Earthling culture.
You're really good. No, that's not Earthling culture. You're beginning to understand Ethan culture.
It is a worthy endeavor.
Completely different thing. Alright. I'm gonna go touch base with Hamsky really quick and go ask him if he was fighting a bird earlier.
Oh, it's because I pitted him into a Pokemon battle with him.
I now work at your arcade.
Okay.
When am I getting paid?
Next week on payday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what's with the...
Oh, it's a dance trend that a lot of people are doing, and the jacket I have looks like the one that the guy who started the trend has. Yeah. It's like he's just in the video. He has like a slice of pizza in his mouth. He doesn't have a shirt on. He just has the jacket, and he's doing the.
That makes sense now. I understand better thanks to you.
Yeah.
So
the Hamsky and the Ethan dolls are 2,500 tickets, or 25 credits. The red-haired lady is 30 credits or 3,000 tickets. And then the Opticos one that we had But Hamsky bot is 4,500 tickets or 45 credits.
You should make the Ethan ones and the Hamsky ones kiss.
What up, twin? What's this place?
An arcade.
Not good, bro. That's sick, bro.
You spend currency here for entertainment and tickets. If you win enough tickets, you earn a prize. This establishment is entirely for entertainment purposes and relaxation. So please enjoy your time here.
Thank you, twin.
Yes. Oh, they could not kiss. Homophobic. On Pride Month. Very bad.
Pride Month. Too bad they're not like the real me and Hamsky. We always kiss.
Excuse me, bro. Can I ask some? I'm handicapped, bro. Can you help me with something? A little bit. I don't really got arms or legs, really.
Yeah, what's up?
I want to play this game, but I can't. I can't play it. Can you
Okay.
help me with that? Can you? Yeah. Can you play for me?
Well, if you want to play, you can play. You can do your best. I'm just starting it up for you.
No, I don't got legs. Like, I can't touch the thing. Can you like dance for me?
Surely your synthetic mind could not interface with the machine. You could control the machine controls with your mind.
Yeah. There's synthetic capabilities for you.
How'd I do that?
This little port right here. Here. Excuse me. Let me.
I feel violent.
There you go. Oh, you're fine.
Whoa.
Enjoy Dance Dance Revolution 4.
Feel the resistance.
The idea of counting with your fingers, by the way, it's kind of weird to Lixley, because we've only got 3 fingers on each hand, so it's a little weird. We don't get to count very far. We can go up to 12.
It's understandable.
I'm practicing.
Good job.
Well, see you around, Ethan. I actually just remembered I need to be returning to the tower because I need to speak to my house. And I was going to be speaking to Mifrex, but he's gone, so I'll have to find someone else.
I should probably return this bottle to the bar. Nothing.
Oh, okay. I was like, did you close the arcade? What happened?
Then it gusted at me.
No, it's always open. He said,
I don't know. Some security teams like mandate their members.
I think the little Shirika I've played is probably good enough. Gotta be getting shows to do. So goodbye for now.